Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In this video we are going to be going over a toilet repair, basic toilet repair, right? Everybody has a toilet in their house and at some point it will fail and you'll either need to repair it yourself or call a plumber. We just got back from a home. They had a toilet that had never been repaired before. All the parts inside of it were original and everything in there was corroded really bad. Like the water quality in the house was very bad. So we sat down with the customer, educated him about what's going on with the toilet, why it's happening. And today I kind of want to go over what that looked like, right? So customers can, or homeowners can see what are the signs of, a malfunctioning part in the toilet. A little description on what those parts do and how you can repair them or replace them, and really, what you should be looking for to prevent this kind of stuff from happening. So we went out to this house, took a look at inside the toilet, and everything was basically shot. The toilet tank was filled with brown water. This is actually the flapper that was in that house. Disgusting. Okay. This is the fill valve that was in there. Really nasty looking. Okay. And the supply line. Super, super corroded. So what these parts do is, this is what regulates the water level inside the tank, okay? If it's not set right, too low, the flush won't be as strong as it needs to be. If it's set too high, sometimes it'll double flush because there's more water that's going down through that flush valve that needs to go down. So this tube right here goes into the flush valve and puts water into the bowl after it flushes, okay? They look a few different ways, but this is the underlying operation of how these things go, okay? Supply line, very simple. Connects water line to the toilet tank and from the water supply. And then your flapper. I'm going to show you actually on the new one what this looks like. So in your toilet, you've got your flush valve, your flapper, right? You press the toilet handle, this goes up and lets the water go down to flush, right? So when these things start to corrode, very commonly what will happen is this will just get worn out, right? It'll start to stick, the rubber starts to break down. And when these start to fail, in this one, I'm not sure if you can see it in there, but super corroded inside. And all of this stuff is affected by the water quality. So down here in Florida, all the water's hard. There's no place in this area, right? Florida's a peninsula, everything's sand, bunch of calcium. So everybody's got hard water. What you need to have in place is some sort of water treatment, which is going to prevent this stuff from happening, right? So we did a toilet rebuild. We basically put in a new flapper with the chain. As you can see, the old one, the chain broke right off. We put in a new fill valve. Okay, these are the ones we prefer. They've got a brass connection on the bottom. And then we use a new water supply. So we got all of this stuff back up and running. Toilet's flushing properly. But, this guy paid a plumber a good, decent price to come out there and replace these parts. And he's not doing anything about his water. So what's going to happen in 5 years? He's going to be in the same spot he's in now. So it's recommended, it's definitely recommended to have some sort of water treatment. And that is done, primarily with a water softener. If you're on municipal water, you can have some sort of carbon filtration that will take out the chlorine as well. And that's going to give you pretty decent water for the rest of the house. Homeowners, you can buy a little sample water test kit at Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. It's not going to be super accurate, but that's at least going to get you, a rough idea of kind of what kind of water you're dealing with. We use they're not top of the line like, Watts or something like that, but they're good, right? We can test exact grains of hardness. We can test pH. We can test iron, which in this area in Florida, with municipal water and wells, that's basically everything we've got to deal with. If we're dealing with wells and farmland and stuff like that, we will take a water sample and send it out so we can test for bacteria and that type of thing. But most homes on municipal water down here, it's going to want to be treated with carbon and a softener. There are some marketing things out there where you can do a saltless type of system. That doesn't actually take the hardness out of the water. It just changes the molecular makeup of it so it doesn't stick to any of the metals. Hardness is one of those things where it corrodes. It's calcium, it's high mineral content. It's going to affect any type of metal. So it can be brass, galvanized, anything that's going to come in contact with that water, specifically water heaters, right? That's the steel tank, all that water that comes in. If you're not treating it, that calcium just sits to the bottom, and right? And what happens? It causes premature tank failure, and you can get a leak from it. And then if you ever have to drain that water heater, all that calcium in the bottom makes it very difficult sometimes to drain it. So as with any job, make sure you clean your work area and leave it cleaner than when you found it. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you're in the Lakeland area, Polk County, Florida, and you find this video and you're having an issue with your toilet or anything else plumbing related, feel free to look us up online and we'll come and take care of you. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we're going to be putting out some more content to help homeowners and maybe even help some plumbers. Thanks.